Alrighty. Well, now it's time to get back to work on this thing. So I've never tuned a carburetor. I have rebuilt this one. Also, I'm kind of a little scared. I mean, the hinges are completely broken on this thing, so yeah. I'm a little scared that I'm about to get a nice little love tap from the hinge right there. But I've never tuned a carburetor. My first time doing this. So I guess let's figure this thing out. I know that this Autolite, because it's an Autolite 2100, I know it needs to get warm. So let's go ahead and start her up. Alrighty. Let's figure her out. Okay, so I hope you guys can hear me. But if you look at this, it's idling really low. And I think it's supposed to be around 900 to 1000 RPM, what I want to try to get it at. It tries to kill itself. I don't got a lot of gas either, but surprisingly, everything on this gauge cluster works. And yeah, so let's go ahead and let's figure this thing out. Also, yeah, that hood is completely off at the moment. Yeah, I definitely need to figure out the hinge thingy-mabob. Okay, so I let this whole thing run for a little bit. It kept killing itself. She doesn't idle. She will go to 500, drop to 200, jump back up to 500, maybe 600, go down to 200, 300, and then it'll keep doing that until eventually it just dies out. So I'm thinking maybe it's flooding itself or maybe getting too much air, or it could be a vacuum leak. That's what I've heard before. So I guess we'll start to do this whole thing. Yeah. I guess the first thing to do would be to take off this shiny air cleaner that I bought, which is the right thing to do. Always buy the shiny stuff, not the right stuff. Alrighty. Also, it's an Edelbrock, and I don't have anything Edelbrock, but she's shiny, so I bought her. Okay, so now we have our carburetor. First thing I do notice is this. I've heard that's supposed to be pencil width, and it's completely open. Now, it is kind of broken, so I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to check that again when it's cold, but everything I've read so far has told me to mess with these idle adjustment screws you find underneath the carburetor. Let's see if I just show them. Yeah, right there. So there's one on this side, and this is just a 2-barrel carb. Nothing great. I don't got a lot of power just yet. Also, that's my throttle return for now. And then there's one on this other side beneath the pump. As you can see, my phone won't focus, but it's right there. My screwdriver's pointing right at it. And ow, stupid hood. What's it called? After every single, man, hold on. Let me just take a breather. I'm mad. Okay. So, after everything I've read, it said to tighten it until it's just tight enough. Like, don't go stupid on it, you know. Me being a teenager with all that hormone strength, just enough. And then 1.5 turns the other way. That's a starter. So I guess gotta start with that. Am I twisting this the right way? No, I was twisting it the wrong way. Why? So I'm very much happy with myself. Let's see here. So we got 1, 2. Well, 1.5. I didn't mean to say 2. I promise. I did it 1.5. Well, I'll be just stay phone. There's nowhere to put my phone. Upon further thinking, I just moved to the other side because that sounds smart. So yeah. All right, let's get her all tightened up. Get in there. Tighten it the right way. Ooh, that's hot. Come on now. Okay. 1/2, 1/2. Now let's get her started and see what she sounds like. Okay. Let's see here. There is the Make sure I don't blow up my instrument. I'll be damned. She's actually idling. She's idling slow, but she's actually idling. She's not trying to die. Hold on. Okay, so the next thing I've also heard is while it runs, I'm supposed to tune it until I get the fastest idling speed that I possibly could get. So right now she's just oh, you can hear. So now I just gotta twist her a little bit, play around with her until I get something that makes her sound a bit more fast. So let's go ahead and do that. 2 seconds after she like literally died. Anyways, back to it. Why? Why? Why is it doing this? Still barely staying alive. Still barely staying alive. Now explain to me why it's doing this thing, please. After touching the gas a little bit, now it's idling high. So I think I'm gonna get the idle adjustment screw and make it go a little bit slower. Okay, so it's idling. It's still very jumpy. I messed with the idle screw, which is right next to the throttle cable, but it's led me to think about another question, which I've never messed with. Could it be my timing? Because I have screwed this thing back and forth and gotten a little bit different reactions. Ooh, stop it. But what's it called? She still idles off. So I know I've seen videos where people mess with the distributor and they move it around a little bit and stuff, and then they have a timing light. I've never used either. Again, this is my first time messing with all this stuff. So is it possible for it to be timing? And if so, then that's gonna have to be another video because I need to do a lot of reading. But tuning a carburetor, I know that there's a whole science behind it, but just get some reading and take it slow and easy. Just don't get discouraged. Trust me, none of this stuff is as hard as what some people make it out to be. Always respect it, but don't fear it.